If you use a wood-burning stove, there are some simple steps you can take which will save you money, reduce the risk of chimney fire, and significantly reduce air pollution. The main problem with air quality and the use of wood-burning stoves is that most of us don't burn our wood at high enough temperature. The burning temperature and efficiency of your stove is affected by four main factors: the design of your stove, the design and construction of your chimney, the moisture content of the wood, and most important of all, the way you operate or control your stove. So how to get it right? Bringing your stove up to correct operating temperature quickly and keeping it there will give the best result. Use plenty of small kindling or suitable fire lighters so that the fire is quickly established. Slightly larger logs go on top. Use wood with a moisture content of 20% or less. Set all air controls to fully open, light the fire and close the door. The fire is cool at this stage, and if you look at the top of the chimney, you'll see smoke coming from it. Allow a reasonable burn for 10 to 15 minutes. Basically, flames should fill the box without being sucked up the chimney. It will take at least this long to bring the stove up to a good operating temperature. Refuel now with larger logs and allow a few minutes to establish. If your stove has more than one air control, then now is the time to close the one which allows air directly in from the room. This is often called the primary control. Once the primary air control has been closed, the temperature will continue to rise. Using a flue pipe thermometer will help you to know when you have reached the optimum temperature. Once you reach optimum temperature, you may now be able to reduce the amount of air using a secondary control. Reducing this air will slow the rate of burn, but it is vital not to close it off too much. There should always be a reasonable amount of flame in the box and the glass should stay clear. If the air controls are shut down too much, the burning temperature drops, fuel is wasted, and lots of pollution is produced. So slumbering the stove for long periods or overnight might seem like a good idea, but it's the worst thing you can do. Once the stove has been running at optimum temperature for 15 minutes or so, you can check to see if you've set the controls correctly by simply looking at the top of your chimney. If you see smoke, then there is not enough air getting into the stove. Open the controls up a bit and allow the fire to build for a few minutes and then have another look. Once there is no smoke coming from the top, you've got it right. Every stove is different and you need to know what is best for you. Ask your local professional chimney sweep to take you through the process for your stove. Following their advice will save you fuel and money. It will mean your chimney is cleaner and safer and will create less harmful air pollution in your local area.